What the hell is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Mikey Raider. Guess what? Y'all saw my video. I got crunk at the Super Bowl, or during the Super Bowl, or before the Super Bowl in a video. I don't know, but I had a really rough day. I was supposed to go do an event, see a family member, and celebrate with them, but I got so messed up that I ended up not making it and being able to do it. That's how bad it was. I didn't even finish the football game. I didn't. I think I blacked out or whatever, like right before halftime. But hey, I'm here to give you guys my quick thoughts after watching the highlights, spending a day and a half recovering, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the game, the halftime show, and whatever else that comes to mind from, let's call it the Stupid Bowl, because for Vegas and for Raider fans, yeah, we don't like it. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel to support me, to buy me some tacos and nachos. And that's what I ate yesterday, y'all. I ate some damn loaded nacho. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. Well, I ate that yesterday, too. I had leftovers, but not that much. But I ate loaded nachos, y'all. Should have made a video, but normally for this channel, I make a video on draft day of a Raider recipe. But I made loaded nachos the other day for the Stupid Bowl. It had the fake nacho cheese, American nacho cheese, whatever they call it. I mean, since when is cheese yellow? Like, think about that. Cows they don't produce yellow milk or orange milk. So you got to think about it. They add like a plant or a flower to cheese to make it yellow or orange. That kind of freaks me out the more I thought about it. Because I grew up thinking, oh, cheese is orange. Maybe that blew some people's mind. They're like, what? I'm just saying. But yeah, I had some onions, some olives, tomato slices, or little pieces, sour cream, guacamole, and hamburger beef with taco seasoning. Red beef is not good for me, but I still had it with this. So I made loaded nachos, man. And then I drank a bunch of my leftover rum and like orange juice that I had that you guys have seen on some of my live streams. Got a little rum, a big old rum bottle that lasted for like 2 months, 3 months. But yeah, I got pretty crunk, y'all, and I blacked out. So, but I was able to watch the highlights and some other stuff, and wouldn't you know it, the Kansas City Chiefs won again. Who would have thought? And they won in the end. And like that wasn't predicted. I mean, let's be honest with you. And the game went to overtime. Did we need that? And was the spread covered for gambling bettish? I don't think it was. I don't know the exact number, but I think the number was like 41 or 42 or 44, the over-under. And I think it hit exactly on it. So either under or over one, but I think people get their money back if it hits the exact number. I don't know that part. I put in a parlay with 8 picks for like $20 to hopefully win me like $1,800 or something. And I got 6 of them. And of course I missed the other 2. I posted that on Twitter or whatever. But still, I was that close to winning that much amount of money because I ain't got no dang money. Can't believe I'm paying my bills. Thank you, Lord. Can't believe I got food in my fridge. Thank you, EBT. And, you know, whatever extra money you guys support and donate. But, yeah, man, the game was just, from my recollection of watching it again after, it wasn't the biggest and the best, but I don't know. I think they kind of proved or exposed that it was possibly manipulated at many points. I mean, of course, there's going to be plenty of videos online for everybody to watch here and there, you know, holding this and that. But it's just funny how, you know, everybody predicted the game this year to go to the Chiefs. And they always said, oh, the 49ers are going to take the lead. The Kansas City Chiefs will come from behind. And then it'll be Travis Kelce to win the game. And then he'll propose to Taylor Swift and, you know, all that other stuff. And it all didn't happen like that, but it kind of did. So a lot of people were at home going, what? In my my head, when I came up with a scenario, this is everything that exactly happened. The Chiefs were down most of the game. They came back. They tied the game, went into overtime, and the Chiefs win it in the end. And it went to a former 49er. Was it a former, or was it Jared McKinnon? No, it's Mecole Hardman, the guy from the Jets. But the play before the Mecole Hardman overtime touchdown with 3 seconds left, I mean, come on. Come on. Watching that game, they had the ball with like second down, and there was like 30 seconds left. And they just kept letting the clock go down. Letting it go down. And they were down by 3. They just let it go down. They had 2 timeouts left. Take a timeout. There's no guarantee you're going to score a touchdown to win the game, so you still got to tie it and hope it goes to double overtime. You know, you keep letting it go down, you're not going to have any time to kick a field goal if you guys get stopped. It was just weird. It was just weird. And then on third down and whatever, 1 or 2, whatever it was, in the goal line or in the red zone, when there was like 7 seconds or 8 seconds left, who did the ball go to? That's right. Like it was planned. They threw the ball on an out pattern to Travis Kelce to try to win the game in overtime to Travis Kelce. They also did it before overtime, before they kicked the field goal to tie the game. They threw the ball to Travis Kelce in the end zone before it went to overtime. Then in overtime, with like 8 seconds left, on third down or whatever it was, or second down, they tried to end the game to Travis Kelce with a pass play. I mean, that is scripted, whether it be Andy Reid or the NFL. They're manipulating it, and they definitely want Travis Kelce to win or score that touchdown. Let's be honest. That's what they wanted. Jason Kelce, his brother, was seen drunk after, which is fine, but I have an issue with him. He's an Eagle, but he was wearing all Chiefs garb. And let's be honest, like if we had a Raider player that's a Raider and his brother was on a Chiefs or even another team, you know, would you want to see that Raider player wearing nothing but his brother's team's outfit? That would burn me a little bit. Burn me a little bit, you know? Especially in Vegas Stadium. But, you know, it wasn't Eagle Stadium. But still, just Jason Kelce, I mean, they can do what they want. Nothing can be said about it, but it's a little weird to me. But, you know, he's supporting his brother and doing it his way, so I ain't going to say nothing else about it. I'm just saying, imagine if it was a Raider player. It would rub some of us the wrong way for various reasons, and it would divide the nation. But Jason Kelce was seen pretty crunk after the game when, you know, he's giving Taylor Swift his jacket. When Kelce's giving Taylor Swift a jacket, Jason Kelce almost falls into a tree or something. They got crunk, more crunk than me. And I don't know what the betting odds were, how many times they showed Taylor Swift. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is she was getting crunk up in the crowd as well. And she had all the little spices with her. I don't know the names of the little spices. She had the Latin spice, the creamy spice, the hot spice, the latte spice, the ice spice. She had all the spices up there with her. I don't know. But that being said, man, let's be honest, man. Mahomes won the game with 2 or 3 big plays in the end to tie the game and then to finish it. And that guy's a beast, and he's Mahomes. He's Mahomes, man. He's Mahomes. But I feel so proud that we beat him. We beat him. That means we could have won in the Super Bowl. Anybody can win in the Super Bowl as long as you get there. But I feel good knowing that. And then they're double champions now. They're going for a three-peat. Well, guess what? They're going to go for a three-peat, and we're going to defeat them again. How about that? And they infested our damn stadium, damn cockroaches. Both the 49ers and the Chiefs. They infested our stadium. But it's okay. We brought out the Raiders. We got rid of these punks. But Andy Reid gave the Raiders credit in a post-game press conference or something about the teams that beat them that year, and he gave credit to the Raiders. So kudos on that. There's a video that's surfacing around where Marshawn Lynch is probably crunk, walking around to 49er fans with a microphone and saying, hey, are you a 49er fan? And they're like, yeah, I am a 49er fan. And he goes, F you! And then he runs away. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Check it out on my Twitter. But as far as the Super Bowl goes, guys, man, I was humbled by getting crunk because I didn't feel so good, and I realized that, like, we can't be doing that stuff. So if you guys drink or get wilding out a lot, try not to do that, man. It's not good for us. You know, we got to realize every day that we need to be healthier and happier, and that stuff is not meant for people like me at my age. It could also ruin your life. Because you guys know the situation with my brother. But that being said, man, hopefully you guys have recuperated from your crazy day. And hopefully y'all have a good Valentine's Day. Maybe you got a beautiful lover next to you. You're going to buy some candy. You're going to buy some flowers. You're going to treat them to a beautiful day of love making. Bam, chicka, bam, bam. Hopefully you guys have a good Valentine's Day. More importantly, the Raiders, there was rumors that came out during the Super Bowl or maybe just after that Mark Davis grilled the general managers in the interview about whether they would move up in the first round. I don't know the official article or report because I haven't read it all yet, but I don't know if Mark Davis was asking or telling them we need to move up in the draft. So are you willing to move up in the draft? I'm going to force you to do that to get a quarterback or somebody like that. Or if Mark Davis is like, what would you do? And, you know, if they answered incorrectly, then he's like, well, I don't want you to be our GM. I don't know. But if that's the scenario and Mark Davis is actually looking for that, then that's a telltale sign. I don't know if they would give away their strategy right now or if it's disinformation for the draft. It could be both because there's rumors about Jaden Daniels reuniting with Antonio Pierce. We just signed the backup to Jaden Daniels, and we're definitely going to get a quarterback, I believe. And I don't think it'll be in free agency. But let's just quickly talk about why would Mark Davis do that. Well, you don't want to get a quarterback in free agency, all of a Justin Fields or whoever. They're going to require 10, 15, 20 million, whatever the case may be. And I still don't know what's happening with Garoppolo and that type of situation. But Mark Davis needs to not spend money. And I know free agents go against the cap or this or that or other different things. And they technically say it's not Mark Davis's money. But it is. The bonuses, the guarantees, the this and that comes not from the cap. They spread it out, 20 years from the cap. But the money has to be given that year. And then, yes, the next cap year, they moved $10 million from that year because it paid the $10 million this year to a free agent or whoever. But still, Mark Davis is going to want to save money because he's paying a lot of people to not be a part of the Raiders still to this day. So I believe Mark Davis is at the point where you can pick up a franchise quarterback in the early rounds that will only covet $7 to $10 million. And I know they're going to get a guarantee, but it won't be as much as a free agent. A free agent good quarterback like Kirk Cousins or, well, you guys, he's not a good quarterback, whatever. But a quarterback like Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, or whoever else is out there. You can get a rookie quarterback in the draft for cheaper. And that's the bigger picture. You got him on 5 years. Like they got with Brock Purdy. They're able to possibly go to, getting a good quarterback and going to many Super Bowls within that 5-year structure. And I think that's the Raiders' plan, is that's what they're going to do. And it'll save Mark Davis a bunch of money in the long run. Then on top of that, if we give up the farm, a couple of first-round draft picks for the next couple years or however that works out, that's money that Mark Davis will not have to pay for that year's first-round draft pick. So he's saving money on both ends of the spectrum by selling the farm now to get a franchise quarterback. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios, but man, it's looking like it's going to happen. I cannot predict who it'll be. The rumors are Jaden Daniels now. But I'm telling you, Mark Davis would be okay with shelling a couple of first-round draft picks to move up in this year's draft. He's going to save money either way. He's probably not going to have to get a free agent quarterback, and he's going to save money in the long term from not having those first-round draft picks to pay for those players. I mean, let's be honest. We're in an all-in mode right now. We got the pieces to compete. Whether we have the official coaching staff or not, that is still TBD. But look, we got a new culture, and we're at the point where everybody is buying in, and we beat the Super Bowl champions. And we know and we feel we can win. Imagine a young, exciting, first-round, top 3 quarterback coming to this team. What would that do for the psyche for every player on this team? Maybe not Devontae Adams or stuff like that, because, you know, they're like, I want to go to a championship team. But in general, that would be a possible franchise-type quarterback, and the Raiders have not drafted one of those for many years. For many, many years. Maybe Jamarcus Russell was the last one, and that one didn't work out. But maybe this one will, and it feels like it might. It feels like one of those moments in Raider history that we all see it, and we gotta do it no matter the cost. That's my feelings on this. We'll save the rest for another Raiders Roundtable or another video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on the Super Bowl, and I'll be decoding the halftime show on my acting channel, youtube.com/Heybauer, HEYBOWER. I'll be decoding that on my Happy Alien podcast on Thursday, so tune into that one. Other than that, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have yourselves a healthy, blessed day of life. And one thing, Raiders!